How's it going, everybody? Rye right here today, and we are back with our Minnesota Wild Draft to Glory. We are in round 2 of the playoffs, but before we get started, guys, I do have a Discord down in the description. Been talking a lot. We got free agency in real life coming up, and you guys can help me decide where I want to go next with my franchise mode. Also, I now have a channel membership, so if you guys want priority access to me, some emojis, a cool little badge next to your name, go ahead and hit join down there. The link is also in the description for you to check out the perks before you go ahead and sign up. It's cheaper than a Twitch sub, so if you want to support me that way, you guys can as well. But we're in round 2 of the playoffs after going to, I believe, 7 against the Dallas Stars. You guys, yeah, we can see here, we definitely pulled this one out. We were down 0-2, won 3 straight. They tied it 3-3. And then we won Game 7 with a huge performance from Hunter Jones. Fantastic. And now we've got the St. Louis Blues who swept their way to this point. So 2 extremes, but both teams ending up with 4 wins. So that's really what matters, right? We've got Marcus Johansson with 10 points in 7 games. He's just been an assist machine right now. 1 goal, 9 assists. Greenway and Kaprizov. I saw a funny comment that we should trade Greenway because he's not smiling. Hopefully, if we win the cup, he'll smile. Maybe just change his profile. You know what? I will Photoshop him smiling if we win the cup. Anyway, then we got Takashi, Nykulin, Hartman's been doing well. Rossi, Peterson, Fiala. I mean, these guys have been okay. Ruslan Zamanov with a +4 has been really, really good. So Susi with a -3. That's the 3rd defensive pairing, so it's not exactly great. But I'll show you guys the lines real quick. I know I just checked out the stats, but here we go. Kaprizov, Johansson, Greenway. That line has just been so good. We got Fiala, Nykulin, and Takashi, who's up to a 92, by the way. I know it's getting a -1, but that doesn't matter as much when you're in the live sim. We've got Rossi centering Peterson and Hartman, which is just a sick third-line center. And then Foligno, Bitton, and Giroux is a fine third line. Anyway, the defensive pairing of Addison and Zamanov has actually been quite good. Brodin and Will Thompson has also been a good pairing. And then it's just Susi and Spurgeon. Spurgeon is just brutal, guys. And I'm not going to bench him for McCoshin yet. McCoshin, I know, is a defensive defenseman, but he's just not good enough. And then obviously in goal, as I mentioned him earlier, Hunter Jones. He was okay. He's nothing spectacular, if you ask me, but he had a really, really good game when we needed it most. So that's really what I want to see from him. I'm not expecting greatness from an 83 overall goaltender, but I am expecting him to be decent. Anyway, the St. Louis Blues are up next on the schedule. We got Klim Kostin, Ryan O'Reilly, and Tarasenko, still 34-year-old and 33-year-old with a 25-year-old Klim Kostin. That line looks like it's been okay, up and down. Tarasenko and Ryan O'Reilly are doing well. Klim Kostin, not exactly. Then they got Josh Bailey with Braden Shen and Robert Thomas, so a weaker second line. Taking a look, though, it has been playing quite well. Holy smokes. Then we got Gustav Nyquist, Tyler Johnson, and Joe Pavelski, so all above 34. Joe Pavelski at 40, still at an 85. How the hell is he still at an 85? Oh, he put up tons of points with Buffalo. He was just put up 75 points here, 212 shots, whether they play him on the first line, second line, or first line with no special teams. So he definitely did well in Buffalo, got his value up, and then earned himself a $5 million contract for 2 years at the age of 40. Smart. Matthias Lafreniere, Jason Dickinson, and Jordan Kyrou round out the 4th line for them. That line has been, you know, it is what it is. It's 8 minutes a night for some of these guys down here. But overall, the forward core seems pretty similar. Our first line, I'd say, is better. I'd say our second line is also better. I'd say our forward core is better. It's not that similar. Defensively, we're usually going to get beat here. They've got Torrey Krug, who just is way better than anybody on our team. Justin Falk, who would still also be the best player on our team, best defender on our team at an 84. Nick Leddy and Colin Miller. They have a very veteran squad. Holy crap. None of their defenders under 30. And PK Subban there making $5.5 million as a 77 for another year. So I don't think the St. Louis Blues are going to be sticking around for very long with staying power. But they got Braden Holtby, who just got bought out today. So if you were unaware, Braden Holtby got bought out by the Vancouver Canucks today. And they got Michael DiPietro. So he played 1 game. He must have come in relief. Didn't exactly do great. Made a lot of saves. So they got shelled. 103 saves in 4 games. That's okay. That's not too bad. That's about upper 20s per game. That's nothing really too bad. But I still think we have the advantage here, guys. Their goaltender situation is not better than ours. Really the only area they have better than us is a couple defenders. And even then, it's not that much. But we'll see how it happens on the ice. They swept their last opponent. We had to take Dallas to 7. And well, actually St. Louis was first, right? First in the division. That's why we played the Dallas Stars. We were the 3 seed. Anyway, let's get it started. We're in St. Louis for game number 1 on the road. Don't have home ice advantage again in this series, so we're probably not going to have it at all, but let's make them count when we get it, okay? First period, 2-0. That's a great start. Craig Takashi and Marco Rossi on Holtby. So that's what I kind of expected. Was our middle 6 is just better than theirs. The first lines can go head to head, but I think our middle 6 is where we're going to make any kind of difference in this series. Second period, 5-1. We score 3. Zamanov, Peterson, and the unhappy boy Jordan Greenway gets the power play goal. Jason Dickinson on the 4th line gets St. Louis their first of the game. But it was already 4-0 when he got that goal. Made it 4-1. We restored our 4-goal advantage. Foligno makes it 5 early on in this third period. This game should just about be over. We're giving St. Louis a few too many power plays for my liking. And oh my God, they've been on the power play like a 5-minute major. I don't think it was a major. It was probably just back-to-back minors. But with 5 minutes to go, we're up by 5. I don't see any kind of comeback for St. Louis. And a dominant Game 1 victory is in the bag for your Minnesota Wild. 6-1 final, 2-3 and then 1. We really just shut it down. Nobody had a bad game. Giroux, Nykulin, and Fiala were the only guys without a plus. They might have gotten the power play assist. I don't know. But Rossi, Peterson, Hartman, Spurgeon actually got an assist and +2. I know I don't like to measure by plus minus because it's so much of a team stat. But you know, it's the best I can get. Hopefully with the next gen consoles and NHL 22, we get, you know, expected goals in Corsi. That'd be kind of cool. I would totally geek out on that kind of stuff and just see how it kind of plays in. If it does at all, but it'd be a cool stat to use. I know MLB The Show's got WAR, NBA 2K's got all the advanced analytics you could imagine. It's kind of cool. You can build your own graphs over there on charts on the Y and X axis. I'm geeking out a bit too much about analytics. So let's just go ahead and play the game, right? I know analytics are great, but you got to play the game. You got to see the eye test and see how you perform. But so far, we stole one on the road. I'm satisfied with it. Hopefully, we can keep the pressure on St. Louis here. Not just freely give them a game, but hopefully give them a good one here. I'm not putting too much pressure on us to win this one, but I would like I mean, obviously a 2-0 lead in the series is better than 1-1. First period, nobody scores that time. So unlike last game, we don't get off to that great start. Shots are about even. St. Louis, again, had lots of power play opportunities. Couldn't capitalize. Second period, St. Louis does score this time. Klim Kostin scores from the high slot on Hunter Jones. It is 1-0 St. Louis, but that is not an insurmountable lead. We give them another power play. We're not going to come back if we keep giving St. Louis these power play opportunities. And we're about to hit the halfway mark of the period, and Robert Thomas scores on the power play. Like I said, guys, we can't keep giving them these power play opportunities. Yet, what do? We gave them another power play opportunity, and they got the insurance marker they needed. And with 2.5 minutes to go, 1.5 minute, it looks like St. Louis is going to see. That one would have been huge. That goal by Spurgeon would have been huge if we didn't give them so many power play opportunities. I do want to see something real quick. The minus line was the first line, which is okay. But penalty minutes, the penalty takers was Craig Takashi, Nykulin. Oh God, that second line took 12 minutes of penalties on its own. No, actually, excuse me, it took 14 minutes of penalties in that game. The amount of penalties we are taking is absurd. Do we just have bad discipline ratings? Like Kaprizov here, okay, 2 minutes. Okay, yeah, this first line, Jordan Greenway has a, discipline rating of 77. Okay, so that's not good. Craig Takashi's got 93 discipline, yet has 20 penalty minutes. Does the discipline even matter? Nykulin with 86 has 19 penalty minutes. So I don't know what it is about some of the guys we have, but they just take way too many penalties. I might just have to live with it. We only got scored on twice there. They've scored 3 total goals in this series, yet it's 1-1, which is kind of sad, honestly. But now that we're on home ice, we can go ahead and hopefully cut out these penalties, get some maybe power play opportunities. Look at that. Within 30 seconds, they got another power play. First period, nothing. I'm just going to not watch the game. I'm going to just get in, simulate, because I don't want to see these penalties. Who's taking these penalties? Hold on. I actually do want to check these out. Penalties. Carson Soucy took a roughing minor. Okay, that's fine. That's one. That's early. It is what it is. Hyped up by the crowd. Second period, 1-1. So we are even. Tarasenko scores for them. Bitten scores for us. First line for them. Fourth line for us. And it's tied going into this third period. Not before Braden Shen scores. Moments before going on the power play. Getting a 2-1 advantage to St. Louis. Guys, come on. We cannot lose and only score 1 goal again. Braden Shen gets a second of the period. And St. Louis is up 3-1. Oh, come on, guys. We're scoring 1 goal in back-to-back games. And I mean, last game, it was just with 5 seconds to go. We are going to lose 3-1 back-to-back games, scoring 1 goal apiece. Brodin, Fiala, Takashi, Giroux, Thompson, Nykulin. Okay, I'm going to switch this up. Edit the lines. I'm going to move Marcus Johansson down and Maxim Nykulin up. Marcus Johansson has been very good. Nykulin has been solid. I'm going to give him a little bit of extra ice time. Hopefully Johansson can help us out there on that second line just a bit. Losing 2 straight, scoring 1 goal in each is not what I want to see at all. We're on home ice, though. We kind of gave up the home ice advantage that we stole, right? We steal 1 game on the road, win our home games, and you win, right? Especially as the underdog or the lesser seed. But we are on home ice yet again. Game 4. Jesus, come on. Do not do this to me, guys. Let's go. Nykulin on the first line, Johansson on the second line. First period, 2 goals. Kaprizov scoring. I wonder if Nykulin got an assist. And then Will Bitten again on the fourth line getting us a goal. And this is a really good start, reminiscent of game 1. Second period, we get another one there as Kevin Fiala scores. The second and first lines chipping in. Fiala on the left wing of second line. I wonder if Johansson got another point. We're still up 3-0. We're getting some power play opportunities. Fiala on the power play there pretty much seals the deal here. 4 goals with under 10 minutes to go in a period is probably going to be real tough. Kalen Addison adding insult to injury, getting a 5th goal. Johansson getting a 6th goal. We found our offense yet again. And with 90 seconds to go, will it be a shutout? It will be. Hunter Jones slams the door on 20 shots. This has not been a lot of shots in these games, but wow. Fiala with 3 points, Johansson with 3 points, Takashi with 2 points, and a +3. That second line being a +3 is massive. Nykulin did fine on the first line. I mean, gonna get him a little bit more ice time. He's a young, promising player for us. A 6-0 shutout victory. Fantastic performance as we get the series back to even at 2 apiece. It's now a best of 3, and St. Louis has home ice advantage. On the road, though, after an absolutely phenomenal game 4, 6 goals is exactly what you want to see. First period, 1-1. Okay, Nykulin gets a goal there, but Colin Miller answers. But it's good to see our offense is starting to click a bit more now that Nykulin's on the first line, Johansson on the second line. Just changing some things up, sometimes it works. Second period, our offense doesn't match St. Louis there as their stars come through with Torrey Krug and then Tarasenko getting the ball buster with less than a minute to go in the period, getting them a 2-goal advantage. We need one early here in the period, one before the 10-minute mark, one after the 10-minute mark. I would be very happy with that. We are not going to score before the 10-minute mark, and now we're putting some pressure on ourselves. I can see the shots going up quite quickly for us, but we're unable to score so far. 2 minutes to go, 1 minute. And the Jason Dickinson is going to score the empty netter. It's 4-1, and St. Louis is now in prime position to advance. Kevin Fiala a -3. Oh my God, that's brutal. That is not what you want to see. I definitely want to change some things up. We're going to move Greenway down just because I don't know. I'm trying some stuff right now. I'm not gonna move those guys down though. Scratched Duar, maybe Connor Duar instead of a guy like Giroux. Giroux's a -2. Yeah, he's playing 7. I know he's not playing much, but we'll just give some guys maybe a spark from Duar there. Play him. Yeah, we'll leave him on the fourth line. Defensively, I think I'll move Thompson up. Yeah, and then Soucy and Spurgeon. Spurgeon, they've been fine. They've honestly been very, very good. Carson Soucy is just not doing as well as I would have hoped. Jonas Brodin, wow. Okay, we would get the +5. I don't think I want to move Will Thompson down, although he's got 14 penalty minutes. I'll move Brodin up. He's good. We're going over for overall. We're getting that plus chemistry. Hunter Jones has been actually better this series than he has in the last series. Got the shutout in the last one. But now it's time to we got our backs up against the wall. We got to win the next 2 games if we are to advance and just keep our playoff hopes alive. Face the Sharks. Interesting. We've come that far that the Sharks are no longer in the basement. And then it's Leafs Rangers over in the Eastern Conference. Anyway, on home ice, let's not blow it in front of the fans. Let's at least force a game 7. I want to see a good performance here. Then whatever happens in 7 happens in 7. First period, we're down 2-0. Joe Pavelski on the power play. Torrey Krug there with 6 seconds to go in the period. We had a power play opportunity ourselves. I saw that. We couldn't get it done. Second period, we get one back with Craig Takashi. We have some hope. There is some life left in this team. Down by 1. 1 goal by Tony Peterson, the rookie, gets us back even. Let's go. Come on. 2-2. 5 minutes gone in the period. We've already even the game up at 2 apiece. We have 10 minutes now. Momentum is on our side. We're on home ice. You got to know these Minnesota faithful, the state of hockey, are just fired up right now. And with 1 minute to go and our playoff lives on the line, we're going to see you guys in overtime. Let's jump in. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Puck drop in the overtime period. Nykulin number 5 against O'Reilly. That's going to be, I was going to say a problem for us because O'Reilly's so good at faceoffs, but we actually do get the faceoff win. The pass from Nykulin gets intercepted by Falk, and he's going to lead a 4-man rush out to center ice, but then, thought better of it, decided to go play his defensive position. A good stick check there from Jonas Brodin. Zamenhof, the youngster, getting body checked. O'Reilly in tight. A good check by Brodin. Make sure he can't get the rebound, but a good save from Hunter Jones. Now we're bringing a 3-on-2. In comes Craig Takashi. Loses the puck, picks it up. He's going to find Zamenhof. Zamenhof down low to Nykulin. Around to Takashi. Takashi cuts to the middle, shoots. Save is made, but loose rebound. Puck picked up. Point to point. Over to Zamenhof. Kaprizov tries to take the shot, can't get it, but O'Reilly tries to break away. O'Reilly doesn't have the pace, though, and a good recovery speed there from Zamenhof. Up comes Nykulin on the wing. He gets around Falk, tries to pass to the middle, doesn't get it there. Oh, the puck goes across. Greenway can't shoot and score. We're going to get the second lines out there, guys. Holtby with the save. Johnson against Shen, Fiala, and Greenway flanking Johnson. Johansson, excuse me, not Johnson, Jesus. And then what do they got? Bailey and somebody else on the other sides. But Greenway now picks up the loose puck. He gets in. He's going to step around Colin Miller, the one-timer. Oh, and just skitters wide of the net. The loose puck went rifling past the net. We almost got a lucky one there, but a good play there. Good stick check from Thompson. Thompson now skates with it. He's going to go up to Kevin Fiala. Fiala in traffic, can't get it. Robert Thomas does, though. Braden Shen now with the puck is going to go around the outside. This is the first St. Louis Blues attack. It is scuppered quickly. A board play over there. Greenway's digging. Johansson gets it up and out. There we go. Finds the cross ice pass to I don't know. I don't remember who that. Oh, that's Kevin Fiala. A huge hit on the forecheck. Peterson picks it up. Oh, and Colin Miller's back to pick that one up. Greenway, oh my God, is a monster on the forecheck. He's looking for heads, boys. He's looking for heads. If you got him down, he's coming for you. Anyway, the poke check there by, I believe, Thompson with a cheeky little poke check. We're going to get it into the zone. Easily given away there by Hartman. Literally hands it to him. He is also going to take a interference penalty because he got pissed off that he made an idiotic error. Love that for you. Caitlin Addison touches it, and Ryan Hartman goes to the box for interference. Just absolutely no need to take that. I was giving him praise and credit and saying he was somebody that's been huge for us. And the purple skates... Craig Takashi's got purple skate laces? How have I never noticed this before? Craig Takashi has purple skate laces. That is amazing. Anyway, Joe Pavelski's getting board played in the corner with the help of O'Reilly. Brodin picks it up, and guys, we just killed so much time. But now in comes Bitten. Bitten in, tries to take the shot to, and Zamenhof was up in the rush. Can't get the rebound, though. He is going to circle around. Zamenhof back with it. Gets destroyed by Shen at the blue line. Oh my God, and that is a penalty. A charging penalty there, and that's back even at 4-on-4, boys. 4-on-4 is absolutely huge. Oh, he comes all the way across the ice. He saw this one. Zamenhof picks his head up and gets destroyed by Joe Pavelski. Now we got Kaprizov and Marcus Johansson on the ice for your Minnesota Wild. The faceoff is won by the St. Louis Blues. Torrey Krug comes and picks it up. Will Thompson is trying to stop that attack. He does. Kaprizov finds the puck. He's going to find Johansson. Is Johansson in? He takes the shot, goes off the arm of Holtby and into the corner. But Holtby has been leaving some nice, juicy rebounds out there. Falk now getting pressured by Johansson, is able to find Krug, who gets forechecked by Kaprizov. Does pick the puck up, though, and finds Tarasenko. Addison now playing good gap control. Very nice defense there. Thompson gets it up. Here comes Kaprizov. It's a 2-on-1. Kaprizov tries to go to Johansson, but what a play from Falk to break up the pass. The forecheck is there, though. We pick up the puck. It's going to go back to Thompson. Over to Addison. The one-timer by Johansson just hits the side of the net. Thompson goes down low. Kaprizov can't get to the front of the net. Krug breaks it out to Ryan O'Reilly. Riley with the toe drag, but broken up by Thompson. Line change for your Minnesota Wild. Torrey Krug, though, takes the opportunity to jump in. So does Falk. The shot is easily blocked, deflected, and goes wide. Ryan O'Reilly on the good forecheck, the two-way forward with fantastic board playing skills, does win it, but we do pick up the puck. PK Subban is on him. The windmill attempt there. Can't get it. He does get to it. Can he get to it? No, Rossi cannot pick up the puck. Subban gets board played. The forecheck is there. Rossi now on against Clauston. He's going to dump it deep because the power play has just begun for us with just 20 seconds to go. Can we get something started? Into the front from Peterson to Fiala. Shot is saved. Marco Rossi finds Fiala. He dangles. He shoots. Backhand and scores. And we're going to 7. We've got game number 7 on the horizon, boys. Kevin Fiala waits it out, backhands, finds that little gap in the net. Great play from us in that overtime. That was all your Minnesota Wild. Let's take a look at this replay here, guys. Look at this. He's sitting there. Subban. Oh, Subban is just in no man's land. He's really lost his step. Rossi and Hartman were waiting for the pass, but Fiala does it himself. Backhands under the glove of Holtby. And we are going to a game 7 in St. Louis. The series is extended, boys. We have another opportunity to advance here. If we take a look at the stats, though, the plus minuses. Will Thompson and Jared Spurgeon with a huge plus. The minuses were Johansson, Fiala, Susie, Addison. So 30 minutes of ice time for Kalen Addison. Got to give him credit for how he played. He definitely was good out there when I saw him out there. Anyway, we are now in game 7. I like those lines. I like what happened. The comeback was great. Marcus Johansson's got an assist per game, chipping in with 2 goals. But a great goal from Kevin Fiala. That is a guy who we've stuck around for ages, and he's rewarding us for that. But now we have a game 7. The only game 7 on the docket. Everybody else was done in at most 5. So we'll see how the stamina is there for us. Back-to-back 7-game series. Do we still have another one in us? First period, it's 1-1. Kaprizov scoring the first goal of the game, but Torrey Krug scores the answer. 1-1 at the end of 1. Shots are very close at 10-9 in favor of us. Second period, 2 goals for the St. Louis Blues with Braden Shen and Jordan Kyrou, but Connor Dewar gets a goal. I've dressed him. He's on the 4th line in place of Giroux, and he gets a huge goal that gets us back within arm's reach. 1-goal game now. The next goal is going to be pivotal. If there is a next goal in this one, it's got to be for your Minnesota Wild. St. Louis gets a power play opportunity. Can we kill it off? Hunter Jones, I need you. He's there. We give another power play to St. Louis, and that's not going to help us come back at all. We got 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Do we have a hero? It's Joe Pavelski, and we are done. Back-to-back game 7s. Could not get it done again. Gonna lose this one in 7 after coming back 4-1, 4-2 in this best of 3 to end out this series. And it is now time for the offseason yet again. I know it's been disappointing, but that was season number 5 there, guys. I think we're in a really good spot. I know it may not feel like it considering we just lost in 7, but we still have that top-end talent. You know, the Takashis, the Greenways, the Kaprizovs, the Fialas, Johansson, Nykulin. I mean, 1.1 million for, I mean, this is still his ELC. Next season, he's on his ELC. Johansson, we need to give Johansson a new contract, guys. I'm going to give him 2 years at $8.5 million. I mean, no doubt in my mind that he deserves it. We got 30 million in cap space and everybody is signed. Jonas Brodin's still here. Will Thompson's here. Like, look at all these guys that are signed. Connor Dewar, I'm probably going to end up giving him 1 year, $1 million. I'm going to give him a 1 year, $1 million contract extension. And give Marcus Johansson the 2 years, 8.5 that he wants. I'm totally fine with that. Marcus Johansson has been phenomenal. He's only 34. He's not going to drop off too much. I mean, look at the whole team is still here. Tucker Tynan. Do we have Jesper Wallstedt in the system? We do have Jesper Wallstedt, the newest member of the Minnesota Wild. Yeah, he's actually a Minnesota Wild player. That's actually kind of cool. He just got drafted to the Minnesota Wild just a few days ago. And Cody Matthews here, the medium elite goaltender at 20, is now ready to be playing in the AHL. Barabo, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get rid of him, but I'll do my best. But we have some guys in the system that are really can come up and be something for us. We take a look in the system, take a look at the potential. Gonchar, Alexander Gonchar, 79 overall, power forward. That's what we like to see with a great shot too. He's not fast. He's not the greatest defensively, but he can bang bodies and he can score goals. We got Cogliano as well, who's 19 and 66 overall. Might be a guy that we look to move on from because I don't know if he's ever going to grow the way we want him to. Christian Takashi could be ready. So could Lou Omala. Cogliano, we'd probably move him to move up in the draft if there's anybody in the draft that we could go after. O'Rourke here could be ready soon enough. I'm probably going to end up giving him a 3-year deal. There we go. Yeah, the 2-way deal. That's perfect. 3 years on a 2-way deal is phenomenal in my opinion. Burkholz, Schroeder's actually not looking too bad. And we got some more guys down here that could just end up filling the bottom 6. But guys, there are some decent prospects in the system. Taking a look at the draft class really quickly, there's some really good defensemen at the top of this draft. Moving up into the top 5 would help us out immensely. This guy's like Victor Hedman, Brent Burns, Vlasic, Chara, Hedman again. I mean, that's phenomenal. Taking a look at it, Cycle Pinch. I mean, those guys, I'm pretty sure Cycle Pinch is going to fit all of our fit what our coach likes. Christie here. What is he like? He is a fan of Cycle Pinch. So there we go, guys. I'm probably going to end up trading up in the draft. I might move our first and what's his face? Where is he? He's Cogliano. There he is. We drafted him. When did we draft him? In 2023. So he's had the 23-24 and now the 24-25. After 2 years of being drafted, he's still under 70 overall. He's about to turn 20. I'm going to move up. I'm definitely going to move up. Maybe go up to first overall. Maybe not. We'll see what teams want to trade players. But if there's anything we need, it's a bona fide stud on defense, right? We got Will Thompson. We got Ruslan Zamanov. We got Brodin, right? Those guys are 3 of them are fine. And Addison is great as well. So those 4 can get it done. But if we take a look at the draft class, getting one of these guys in here, like Samu Alvara, the 2-way defenseman, got really good looking numbers. This guy doesn't use his teammates. He does. He's got shutdown ability. He's a great puck mover and a heavy slap shot. Plays like Victor Hedman, would mesh well in any locker room. Very friendly, but keeps to himself. I'd rather have the guy that plays like Victor Hedman. This guy's bigger. I mean, I don't think you're going to go wrong with either of them. He's 6'3", but he doesn't utilize his teammates well. This guy doesn't have as good of numbers. Neither does Mark White. Don James actually has very good numbers. Also plays like Victor Hedman. Has no weaknesses. Taking a look at these prospects. Yeah, the A minuses across the board, and then a B, A minuses across the board, and then B, and then A minuses across the board, and then B. So Don Jams, a fantastic name for a defenseman. We could move up to 5, would be a decent idea. Looking through the rest of the picks here, there's some Ordo, Levesque, and Alvin Wise. I mean, we can take a look at, I mean, he's 2 years away from the NHL, which is good. You guys know I love my guys that are close to the NHL as far as, projected timelines. But taking a look here, potential medium elite Kai Kakko could be a guy to go after. Taking a look here, we got a potential medium elite goaltender here at pick 72. 5 years away from the NHL still, but, if Cody Matthews turns into something, then, we'll go after him too. So we would have just a cycle of good goaltenders. Anyway, guys, that is all the time I have for this one. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.